Hello again, welcome back to Meditating with me, Vidyamala. I hope you're managing to keep up your practice, that you're doing a meditation every day, and that you're beginning to really feel into the benefits of regular practice, even if it's only 10 minutes a day. Regular and often, that's the answer to training your mind, training your heart, learning to be a person who's awake, kind, non-reactive, always learning how to shift the default setting in our behavior from reactivity to a much more creative responsiveness to whatever arises. I'm really enjoying meditating with you, and I'm looking forward to today's practice, which is going to be an open heart practice. This is one of my favorites. It's a lovely, broad, receptive, open meditation where we're really feeling inside how everything is flowing and changing every single moment. There's absolutely nothing that's static, that's stuck, that's fixed. And I find this a very optimistic, very beautiful thing to experience directly in this practice. As you might know, I live with quite severe pain in my back from spinal injuries as a teenager. And practices like the open heart practice have really helped me cultivate a good life, despite this pain, by learning to rest very deeply inside my experience and to let everything arise and pass away without automatically pushing away the things I don't like and grasping onto the things that I like. Rather, it's as if I rest back in my experience, resting in gravity, resting in the breath, with open arms, with open hands. I welcome whatever arises in the moment. I let it come. I let it go. That's on a good day. And of course I have times when I feel stuck and reactive and angry and grabby like everybody else. But I can definitely say that I'm way, way, way less reactive than I used to be. And that's through doing practices like the open heart practice. So the way we do this is, as always, we settle into the body. And then we spend some time just checking that we're not resisting anything. If we are, we soften towards it. Then we notice the pleasant. And then we pull back to a wide-angle lens of experience. Sometimes I even have a feeling of like sitting back in an armchair, just really resting back and letting my experience in fully. The unpleasant comes and goes, the pleasant comes and goes. And we're practicing letting go of the automatic reactions of pushing away, pushing against the unpleasant, and pulling the pleasant towards us, which just leads to a whole load of suffering and stress that we can do without. So let's begin the practice together now. Choosing a posture, you can do it sitting, lying, standing, whichever works for you today. And dropping your awareness inside the points of contact between the body and the surface that you're resting upon. And seeing if you can really rest down into these points of contact, rest down into gravity. Allow your body to be held and supported. Breathing in the whole body, front, back, sides. Maybe if you're breathing on the inside of the body and on the surface of the body. Sense of the whole body expanding a little bit in all directions on the in-breath, subsiding a little bit in all directions on the out-breath. Rhythmic, gentle breathing. And just checking your awareness, checking through your body. Are there any areas that feel tight, resistant, painful, that you're contracting against? And if you notice anywhere, then with intentionality, take your awareness to rest inside this area with a yielding quality of mind. And breathing into the resistance, breathing into the discomfort, breathing into the contraction. Softening on the in-breath and softening on the out-breath. And feeling the way the tightness, the contraction, the unpleasant sensations are changing moment by moment, no two moments the same. So letting this area become a little softer and more fluid in your awareness. If you've got multiple areas of discomfort or contraction, then breathing into all these areas. Softening a little bit. And now noticing pleasant sensations in the body. Perhaps you've got warm hands, a soft face, soft belly. Maybe it's comfortable resting down into gravity, resting down into the position. Maybe your eyelids touching is pleasant. Spending some time really letting these sensations into awareness. Appreciating them and enjoying them, but being careful not to grasp or cling. Let them come, let them go, with a fluid quality. This is their nature, they're always changing. And now pulling back to a wide angle, broad awareness. Like pulling back to a wide angle lens, but it's not visual, we're not looking at our experience from the outside, we're inhabiting it from the inside. Rather than focusing on the unpleasant or the pleasant, we're now letting all these different sensations into awareness. So feeling vitality in the body, breath in the body, all the different sensations arising and passing moment by moment. So we're resting back. As I said before, I sometimes imagine I'm resting back in an armchair with open arms, open hands, welcoming everything. And seeing if we can soften, if we can let go of the automatic tendency to push away the unwanted and to grasp onto the wanted. But rather we're balanced, we're stable, we're not tipping towards or away from whatever's arising. But we're calm and stable and balanced. Every time you notice yourself tipping towards or away from, then dropping back into broad awareness, dropping back into the body, into gravity, into the breath. Again and again. Always breathing in the whole body. And perhaps we can imagine or feel the breath and the whole body being bathed in kindliness towards ourselves. So breathing in a kindly interest, a kindly concern, caring for all of our experience. And breathing out this quality of care. So it's not a cool awareness, it's a very warm, loving, vivid awareness towards all of our experience. Seeing if we can care for ourselves the way we would care for somebody that we love quite naturally, with a soft and gentle breath. Welcoming everything as it arises and allowing it to pass away in each moment. Choosing to meditate for the length of time that we've selected. And when the meditation ends, seeing if we can take this quality of receptive, broad, stable, loving awareness with us into our day.